Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into another video. My name is Kreepers, and today I'm going to talk about PTS, aka known as Public Test Server. Now, if you're not aware, this is for Paladins, not other games. Although Realm Royale, for example, also has PTS and even Rogue Company. But we're here to take a little look into PTS of Paladins today, not the others. Now, I am going to warn you right now, PTS is not open all the time. PTS only opens close to a patch. So in this case, for example, we're going to have a patch by the end of the month. So they opened it at the start of the month so we can test the patch on PTS and give the feedback so they can do the proper changes. So when the patch makes into the live servers, it's going as best as it can be, all right? And yes, and if you haven't noticed, that's what PTS is for. Yes, everything is free there. You got a load of crystals, infinite crystals actually. You can buy anything in there. It's pretty cool. Yes, you can test all the skins you want, but the most important thing is that you can actually test upcoming things, new features, or new battle passes, or even a new character, right? And that's pretty cool. As to when it's going to be open, it's really hard to tell. What I can tell you, however, is that usually I will be streaming it, okay? Like, for example, when it opened this time, I was already streaming it way before they did the announcement on Twitter. So, if you want to make sure the PTS is open, please, by all means, check out if I'm streaming on my Twitch or my YouTube or anything, and just ask away. It's completely fine. I usually also do like a Twitter announcement that I'm doing the stream, or I'll be doing videos about PTS. I mean, if I'm doing videos about PTS, it's pretty simple to understand that it's probably open, right? However, it could be closed at the moment because sometimes they open it and close it accordingly to changes they had to do. Like, for example, right now, they had to actually close it, take away Maldamba, and reopen it again because Maldamba had a little bit of an issue. I believe it's actually something between Vora and Maldamba, but they'll know what it is probably. Now, today what I'm going to do here is actually teach you how to download PTS. I'm also going to teach you how not to do some of the mistakes a lot of people do, because then later on in the game you want to buy crystals and everything for free, and then you just can't because it's not opening the right things, the right places. Also, little heads up, anything that happens on PTS stays on PTS. Nothing of what you get on PTS, like levels, like skins, crystals, gold, yada yada yada, nothing of this goes into the live servers. Alright? PTS is to test only. It's not to collect free stuff. There's nothing in there that goes into the live servers. Alright? So stop trying to find ways to get unlimited money in the game. Thank you. So, first thing that you need to know is that this is on Steam only. So if you're PlayStation, Xbox, or Epic Games, I'm sorry. No, you can't play this. But, I mean, whoever's on Epic Games, you can easily download Steam, and then go to Steam, go to Store, search for Paladins, enter the Paladins page, and scroll down a little bit until you see the notice that says, want to participate in the public test. There you go. You click that little button right there, click here, and you should start downloading PTS. After you download it, it is right here on the library. The first thing that I want you guys to do is to make sure to go onto the Steam settings, and you can do this one before the game is downloaded already. It's just to make sure that we can just get some easy steps going on. You go to in-game, and you make sure this is on. You see where it says enable the Steam overlay while in-game? Yes, you want this on, because if you try to buy crystals, which, by the way, spoiler alert, you don't waste a cent, you don't waste money, and I'll show it to you guys, me doing it myself. Don't worry about it. You have to have this on, otherwise it's going to a different store. It goes like to the website store, and, well, then you cannot buy crystals because they only put this to be completely free for Steam, okay? So you put OK, download the game, right? And when the game is downloaded, you right-click Properties, or if you already sorry, that was actually by accident. Forget about that. Don't touch that. If you already had the game, even if you're new, I want you to go to here to where it says Set Launch Options and make sure this is completely clean. Zero. Nothing here. And the reason why is because if you put the code, this code right here, if you put this code, it's going to ask you for your high-risk login when you get into the game. So you can literally just log in with every account different than yours, all right? You can log in even with a Smurf. But the problem is the moment you do this, it's also not connecting to Steam, and therefore you cannot buy crystals. So you have to use your main account connected by Steam and with the overlay on. And speaking of overlay, we're going to completely clean this up. Press OK. You got to have this option right here again as well on enabled. Okay, it has to be on like that. We close this and now we're going to start the PTS. As of right now, PTS is open, so it's going to work. But for you, it may say versions mismatch or servers under maintenance. The idea here is that usually if there's an issue, they'll put the server under maintenance to fix it. If they did any sort of an update, like they, I don't know, they added a new thing or they fixed something or they took it or whatever they did, completely changing files, for the smallest that it could be, they probably did a new patch. And this patch needs to be downloaded. My best guess for you guys to make sure that you can do the download is to right-click Steam and exit it. I'm not going to do that because otherwise both my cat here that I'm moving around would be closing because this is from Steam, and also the game would close. But you close Steam entirely by right-clicking and exiting, and then you just reopen Steam again. If there's no download, that means the patch is not ready for you to play it yet or to update it. So don't despair, just wait until they put the patch back up. If, of course, PTS is entirely closed, it's not open for the cycle for the audience to test it, well, then you just have to wait for the next cycle, which would be a couple days after a showcase where they show whatever's coming on the next patch. As again, the only way I have here to tell you when it's going to be open is for you guys to come to my channel if I'm streaming and ask me away. You can also try to send me like a DM on Twitter in case I'm not streaming or I don't have any videos related, because my Discord right now is closed. That's probably the best way for you guys to interact with me, okay? So there we go. We got here on PTS, and now for me, it says that I have 15,000 crystals. But the idea here is that some of you may get in here with 0 crystals. Then you want to buy the Battle Pass, which is 600 crystals, and you're like, but I can't buy it. How am I going to test the skins if I can't buy the Battle Pass? Well, easy. Remember the first steps that I said about the overlay and also the no Steam code that you could not have it? That's exactly for this specific reason. We go into store and we try to buy the crystals, and you can buy whatever you want. You can buy this as many times as you want, and which one you want, it doesn't matter. It's never going to eat money from your account. Don't worry. Dude, I'll do this multiple times to show it to you. It says Sandbox, okay? This is literally just to testing, to see if it works. We'll do it again. I'll buy as many as necessary just for you guys to see that this is not taking money out of my account. Because if it were, I wouldn't be doing this, otherwise I'd be screwed. Alright? Because, I mean, it's $100 every single time. And right now it's bugging out Steam, because Steam probably is like, bro, you're buying too much. Either way. Cancel transaction. 39,000 crystals. I mean, pretty simple to understand. So there you go. So you can buy the crystals for free as long as that little store opens, as long as this menu of Steam opens. But I did it so many times that it's now bugging out. So buy the crystals and then you can buy the rest. Also, you can also buy DLCs and even the deals of the day, which, for example, as you can see, I bought mine already and I have no DLCs to buy. So you can buy those as well, just like the crystals, okay? And then you can just buy all the things in the chests. You can also buy any skin that is like direct purchase. I don't know, let's go for example for weapons of Fernando. You know, you just use the crystals we just bought and we get this free stuff. So there you go. But again, none of these skins, none of these crystals, none of the XPs and levels are going to make it to your live account. And in case you haven't, if you have noticed, now you'll probably see that the levels are not right. They're not exactly the same thing that you have on your live account. And why is that? Because they used an old backup. When they started, imagine, in this case we got Vora as the new champion, right there, Vora. You see it right here? There we go. So they developed this character. What they did was, on the last time the PTS closed, they used the backup from around then. They opened PTS only for the devs, for the developers to work, right? And they started putting, Vora together. Textures, visuals, abilities, the effects, etc., etc., etc. Voice lines, But, I mean, they were not going to be just updating it every single day so that when we get to PTS, it was working. So there you go. They used the old backup. So our levels here are not correct. For example, I'm already level 50 Eevee on my live account. I'm also already level 50 Zin and Strix on my live account. Even Moji. As you can see, this is a very old backup. So there you go. So yeah, don't be worried like, oh my god, I had my golden Strix and now I don't have it. What am I gonna do? Like, it's only on PTS. Whatever happens here and whatever you have here has nothing to do with the live servers. This is an old backup, and whatever you gain here does not go into the live servers. I'm just saying this multiple times because some people actually think they can come in here, get crystals, and go to live servers to buy free stuff. That's not how it works. Free stuff shouldn't even exist in this game since the game is free to play. Okay? So there you go. So yeah, again, if you want to check out when PTS is open, please pass by my channel on Twitch or my YouTube and see if I'm doing videos or streams of PTS. You can also try to contact me on Twitter. If you pay attention enough, you'll know when PTS is open. But either way, I'm usually streaming it way before they even announce it on Twitter. So there you go. Just check it out there. And yeah, just use all those options that I told you so you can open the proper Steam overlay and then buy the crystals, which are completely for free. And you just buy the rest here. You can buy the battle pass for 600 crystals, which is another little tip that I'm just going to leave you with before we end the video. When buying the battle pass, please buy the pack that just gives you the battle pass. Don't buy the pack that gives you 30 levels or something. Because believe it or not, that is bugged. Or at least it was. I don't know if it still is. And if you do that, any reward until level 30 will not be given to you. There you go. So you will only be having the things from level 30 to the front. What I do is I buy the battle pass with the 600 crystals. Then I go all the way to the end of the battle pass. I press this level and there should be something here to buy the level. It consumes crystals. As you know, crystals are unlimited here. And boom, and that's it. You got it. Then from then on, you just need to equip the skins and that's it. Just go into the game and test it out. Play with the characters or the skins, the new skins. Test them. And now, just to finish the video, I want you guys to do me one teeny favor. If you go and play on PTS, if you found something wrong, a bug, an exploit, even an issue with, I don't know, even effects, etc., etc. If anything that you feel like that it's important to report, the best way that I can tell you to report those stuff is to go into the official Paladins Discord, this one right here, all right, which for some reason it doesn't have a banner. It used to, but still. So Paladins Discord, the official one with the little verification mark, and go to where it says public test server. You have here some information on how to get the public test server, but I already explained that to you guys. It's together with extra information that some of you may not know. Then you can also provide feedback. Like imagine, oh, Vora is pretty weak. You come in here and you time it. Oh, but the nerf to Andrew is not enough. Go in here and tell us. If you see a bug, you go into the report a PTS bug and you go here. Oh, the cards for Vora, they all seemed one way. They don't evolve with the 5 points. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's actually a real bug. So yeah, come in here and let us know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing more to add. If you have any questions, please by all means just ask down on the comments. I'll be waiting for them and try to answer as much as possible. And again, don't forget, check me out on Twitch or Twitter or even on YouTube to sort of find out when PTS is open. All right, that's it. I'm out. Bye-bye. Have fun and stay safe.